So today's video is I don't have a smart board. A lot of people have been saying that they don't have a smart board to do all these fancy things with. So we're going to show you how to get by with just a projector. So this video is assuming you have a projector at your classroom or school. So first, if you have a whiteboard, there's not as much of a need for a smart board. The kids can just write on top of the whiteboard. So we showed you in a different video how to take a picture of a sheet of paper you're doing, and then everyone can do it here together. I'm going to assume you already have that skill. So this is how it would look. So this is a picture that we've taken. You can see on the outside we still have the extra stuff that you really don't need for your pictures. So you go to your computer and just zoom in. Space it out the way you want it so that they only see what's important. I teach kindergarten, so this is a little childish, but you get the idea. So let's find one of the objects. You go through and you write down, oh, I see the pencils right here, and they can write on it. That's one. Now, if you don't have a whiteboard, what do? So if you don't have a whiteboard, but you have a projector, you can laminate sheets of paper. Now I've left space here, but I'm going to cut these out and tape these together. And then you just tape it to any surface, the wall, anything else you want, anything that's flat, and then you can write on that. Explain to the kids what you're doing. Now, erasing becomes a little rough. As you can see, I've got to erase it quite a few times. But if you buy a magic eraser from the Mr. Clean products, very easily you can wipe it off and you'll have no problem writing on top of it. And this kind of gives you a smartboard experience where you can write on top of papers digitally. If you don't have a laminator, what do? You have a projector, you want some kind of board to write on, but you don't have a laminator, your school just ran out of lamination, or you don't have a whiteboard. Well, we're going to use packaging tape. Alright, so you don't have a laminating machine in your school. I'm just trying to give, I don't know what your problems are at your school, so I'm just trying to give you as many different things that I can come up with, and to be quite honest, situations that I've been placed in. I've had no smart board, just a projector. I've had times where I don't even have a projector. I'll get to that problem a little later. So this is a normal sheet of white paper, and I have some packaging tape that I get from the dollar store. Now the reason I get it from the dollar store is because it's cheap, and we don't need it to be strong, and we don't need it to be sticky. Because after all we need is it so that it's clear. We do not have to have it sticky or strong. It's not really holding anything together. I actually prefer packaging tape over lamination because, as I said, when you laminate it's a little bit rougher. Okay, so we have the packaging tape. You project on here like I've shown you with the any sheet of paper you want, and then you can write on it. And it's much easier to erase. Just cut it out with a knife or a pair of scissors, put several of these together, and you can make a whiteboard as big as you want it to be. So, quick review. If you don't have a smart board, you can still do a lot of things with just a projector, the Dropbox application, and a smartphone, so you can get things onto the board digitally so the whole classroom can see it. You can take pictures of your books, make them really nice and big, have kids come and circle words that they find, anything like that. If you do not have a whiteboard, because whiteboards are still a little bit expensive, you can laminate a large sheet of white paper. If you don't have a laminator in your school, you can just use packaging tape from the dollar store. I hope this taught you something, and have a good day.